Hey there, Algebra Kids. Welcome to video 1.7, Writing Proportions. This is going to build on the task that you did yesterday with solving proportions. And it's been a while since I played some music for you, so there's just some background tunes for you to enjoy while you're taking your notes. Look at this cute little happy animal. I just like finding funny pictures for you, and I think he's so happy. So you should be happy too, because there's nothing better than doing math. So some reminders. When you are writing proportions, you must keep the same values on the same line. You're going to see word problems today, so this is just a quick example. Don't write it down. We'll go much more in depth in our next examples. But this one says that a family traveled 570 miles in 9.5 hours on the first day of their road trip, and the second day they traveled 480 miles in 8 hours. Is their travel time for both days proportional? So I'm just going to show you how you set this up. We have miles to hours, so I can put hours on top or miles on top, but I have to put the same value on the same line. So I'm going to put miles on top, 9.5 hours. Make sure you keep your values together too. That's all one proportion. This will be another one. And that equals 480 miles over 8 hours. And to see if they're proportional, you would just cross multiply. And if they equal each other, then yes, it's proportional. But this was just to show you that the same values, same type of values go on the same line. And then one set of values, 570 miles and 9.5 hours, go together as one ratio. So using a proportion to solve a problem. An MP3 player has 2 gigabytes of storage and can hold about 500 songs. A similar but larger media player has 80 gigabytes of storage. About how many songs can the larger MP3 player hold? So that's going to be my variable. I'm going to make that S for songs in the larger MP3. And just like we did with other word problems where we were creating equations, always important to assign your variable. Now I need to check out what ratios I have. So 2 gigabytes holds 500 songs. So 2 gigabytes holds 500 songs. That's one ratio. And then the larger media player has 80 gigabytes. So again, they go on the same line. So gigs are going to go on the same line. And then I don't know how many songs that holds. That's what I'm looking for. So I put an S in the denominator because I should put an S with songs too. So songs go on the same line, but we just don't know how many songs the 80 gig holds. So now to solve this, I will cross multiply, and I get 2S equals 500 times 80 is 40,000. So now I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides, and S equals 20,000. That larger MP3 player can hold 20,000 songs. Example 2, very similar. A gardener is transplanting flowers into a flower bed. She has been working for an hour and has transplanted 14 flowers. She has 35 more flowers to transplant. If she works at the same rate, how many more hours will it take her? So again, I'm going to assign my variable H equals hours. And the first ratio I have is 1 hour is 14 flowers. So 1 hour, 14 flowers. The next ratio I'm looking at, she has 35 more flowers to transplant. So I'm going to put the 35 flowers on the bottom because that is where I put the flowers in the first ratio that I built. And now I'm just going to put an H on top for hours because I don't know how many hours it's going to take her to transplant 35 flowers. So again, I cross multiply, and 1 times 35 is 35, and that equals 14H. So I will just divide both sides by 14, and I get 2.5. It will take her 2.5 more hours to transplant those 35 flowers. For your hot question, if 5 pounds of pasta salad serves 14 people, how much pasta salad should you bring to a picnic with 49 people? So you're going to have to set up a proportion. Make sure pounds goes on one line and people goes on the other line. Doesn't matter if you do top or bottom as long as they're the same. And answer your hot question with the amount of how many pounds of pasta salad that can feed 49 people.